You'll get this kit when it comes to you. It'll come like this, and you'll have all the bolts that you need. Well, anyways, we took off and we cut the pieces. You can see where we took it down right here, to according to the little template. According to the template, just make sure you cut it just like the template, and you'll see after you get it done, you put it on here. You put your pin through. You put it on. You have to make sure that this comes down, and when it touches here, that at least it's 90 degrees sticking out. It needs to go in a little bit more. That's about 90. It needs to go back in a little bit more. If it touches here and it's still sticking out a little bit, you have to go back in here, take some more off in this area. But this has to go in a little bit more, or your door won't shut. It'll be binding out here. So make sure that you take enough right off in here so it'll go down, so this sticks in a little bit. Just stick it in, put it through, and then make sure that it's sitting down here, and see until it goes in a little bit more. That's what you gotta have. All right, and then we'll take a hammer and hammer this down flush. But you don't hammer these down until you know that this is correct, so it'll open and close like it's supposed to. Just make sure you clean up your make sure you clean up your pin real good so it'll slide in and out okay. Just don't make sure you keep your little ridges clean, so when they presses in, it'll hold it all together. Alright, we're going to do that, and we're going to stick the kit on. And laid it down on the side because I wasn't able to pull enough wires out of there, so I wanted to take the panel off. We already had all the hinges off, so you don't have to take the panel actually off, but you can take the bolts out. Look up underneath here, right, and you can see the wires. This is the wire harness. If you can see this right here, there's a little plastic piece right here. I can break that plastic piece and you have a lot of extra wire that you can pull down there. So we're going to pop this piece right here. This little thing, usually you can pull on it, it'll come, but this one ain't coming off it. So I'm going to cut that tape, pop that off, and you will have plenty of wires to do, so you won't have to, you'll have plenty of wires, you won't have to cut your wires. Alright, so you may have to pull, you can't pull any out, pull your door panel off first, and just check and see that, make sure you got enough wires. Now, pulling your door panel off, you want to be careful too. This little piece here, pull the light up here. This little piece here is tricky down in here, because behind this light, you got to pull this light out. There's a screw in there behind this light, right there, and also right down here, you have to hand pull out your little brake thing, and right down here there's a screw, plus right here. So make sure you do those off so you'll break this, and pull it up, and then the door panel will lift up far enough where you can reach under and see it. Okay, we're going to get that and get the kit on. Alright, we got the pulled out enough wires, plenty of wires now that we're going to do that, so it saves a lot of, that's going to save a lot of time. Alright, what I want to do is slightly open my kit. Slightly open my kit and put in the top bolt right here. This one right here, let the top go in, and then I can do my bottoms, but this will get me started, so we'll do that. Just like this, and 6mm Allen head we'll do all the bolts up, and we'll turn the door back up and put the door back on. Okay. Okay, we got the door back on here. We're putting in the bolts inside here. Hopefully you can see this right there. Yep. Alright, now these three bolts, these two right here, pull off the swivel first. The swivel right here, pull it out of the way. Alright, these bolts up here are pretty easy to get into. Just do this one first. And to do these other two, you'll have to pull out on the door some. So you can move the door in and out. Pull out on the door some, and you'll probably have to use a, we use a swivel head adjustable, swivel head socket. So you can get them in there. Pull the door out as far as it'll go. You can get them in there. Don't just get them to their touch. Don't get them snug touch, because you'll have to push the door back in to get past this plate here to get your adjustment right. So do that first. These out, and then those other two, and then push your door back in. Same way down at the bottom. Same way down at the bottom. You'll have to do the same thing down there. All right, do that. Get your door. Look at your gaps and all everything on your door before you tighten it down. Just tighten them all down. Open it up. You only got one bolt in right here, and as soon as you open it, snug it down so the kit won't move too much. As soon as you open the door, pull the door up, and then you'll be able to get to the bottom bolts, and then put all the top bolts in. All right, we'll try that. Okay, back up underneath there. When I had you the two bolts, putting the two on the outside, to get to the inner ones, you'll have to open the door while it's up like this. You can take a wrench and get in behind here and finish tightening them down. So lay up underneath there. So don't worry about tightening those two. Get the door up, then you can tighten it down. All right. Okay, you got it? All right, we got the shocks on, and the little small shorties go on this end. The small end goes down here. All right, we cut the boot. We're going to use part of it in here. Now this boot here, you can glue it in, and if you'll let it sit for a while, it'll harden. It'll stay there. Or you can take part of the ring that came out of here with the little bolt here. I just cut it and put it on there, and that way it'll hold it. It'll hold it flush right here. Trim it up a little bit better. And then when you get through, you can fill in your spots with some extra silicone or something to keep the moisture and all out of it. But once you get here, get this on, I'm gonna tape it up, put some electrical tape on there. All right, just keep taping it up, and this side will be done. Just make sure you keep your plates good and greased. Do that every so often, and it'll work fine. Okay. Finished it. Again, it's kind of dark in here, so maybe you can see this, but we just got them finished put on there, and I'll give you a little. Let's see. Hold on a second. Yeah, pull the light down here so we can see what's going on with the wiring and all that. Yeah. So, Larry?
Does it take off at the right RPM?
Light in here is terrible.
Tell me about it. I'm half blind too, and I drive commercial. What does that say?
All right, there we go.